I would just like you guys to see my shepherd up in that rocking chair. He's a dork. Well, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alli, and today I am going to be doing a what's in my hospital bag video. So I am very pregnant. I am 37 and a half weeks, I think now. I'm ready for her to get out. Love her little kicks, but it's starting to become painful. But anyway, I have had my hospital bags packed for a while just because why not? I don't know. I've literally had them packed since almost 30 weeks. But I decided to go ahead and show you what I have packed, and then I will be really interested to do a follow-up video of what I actually used. Now keep in mind, I am giving birth during a pandemic, during COVID. It is 2021. They are loosening some of the rules, but I still don't know all of the rules that are going to be in place. So I'm overpacking. Normally I would probably have left some of this at home, and then if I decided I wanted it, I could have someone run and grab it and bring it to me, or have my husband run home and grab it and bring it. But since I don't know if we're going to be able to leave the hospital, I know I'm not going to be able to have extra visitors, I'm just bringing it all. If I think I might want it, I would rather overpack. That is my disclaimer. Without further ado, let's just jump into what I've packed already. So the very first thing that is very obvious, you need a car seat. So I have a Graco Snug Lock. I believe it's the Elite one. Bless my father and my grandmother, because they went in together to get me the travel system. So it's the Graco Modes travel system in the color Nora. Yes, so it is the Snug Ride 35 Light Elite. And then I also just packed a nursing slash car seat cover. This one is by Spilt Milk. And then inside of this, just for easy keeps, I am bringing my own blanket. This is like my blanket that I cuddle up on the couch with all the time. And I am also going to bring a pillow. Are those necessary to bring? Absolutely not. But I figure if I'm giving birth, I want to be as comfy as possible. And I have heard multiple people say that bringing your own blanket and your own pillow can make a world of difference. So I'm listening to the people that have given birth before. Push that out of the way. So now let's just go ahead and go into my diaper bag, which is everything that I packed for little girl. Oh, also I will try to link everything down below as best as I can. So anyway, yeah. So in this front pocket, I have a couple different options of pacifiers. So I have the bibs, which I kind of hope that she takes. Not gonna lie, partially just because I really like the way that they look. But I've also heard that the round shape of them is good for oral development versus like the flat, especially considering I am wanting to breastfeed. Whether or not that's woo or not, I am not sure, but here we are. And then I have a Nook pacifier, and then of course a Soothie, which I forget what brand makes the Soothies. Is it Philips Advent, I think, maybe? And all of these have been sterilized, which is why they are in the baggie. Moving on to these side pockets. In this side pocket, I have no idea if I need to bring these or not, but I brought a small pack of breast milk storage bags just in case I wind up pumping in the hospital. I have no idea if I will, and even if I do, they might provide them, but like I said, I'd rather just have them and not need them than the other way around. So now going more into the backpack. So I don't actually have anything in this gray pocket, so let's move on to the main pack. So I bought these packing cubes off of Amazon. Again, I'll link everything. But before I go through that, I did pack a singular wet bag. I plan on cloth diapering, which is what this is technically for, but I'm just going to use disposables for the first couple of weeks. But I figured if there's any spit up on like my clothes, her clothes, Cam's clothes, blowouts, anything that gets gross, I can stick in this wet bag and then bring it home and just toss everything into the laundry. And then I am also bringing a muslin swaddle blanket. This is a Pooh Bear one that my grandmother got. A set, it's the Aiden and Anais, I think that's how you say it, set of the Pooh Bear swaddle blankets, but I thought this would be so precious to take a photo in. Then I have just a handful of newborn diapers. I know that they do provide diapers there, but I don't know what brand, and I don't know if she's gonna have as sensitive skin as I do. So I have the Huggies special delivery. They're not scented. They're super soft compared to other diapers, so I just packed 3 of those. And then these are water wipes. They're actually not the brand I plan on using, but I had samples of them, so I figured can't ever go wrong with packing wipes. Even if you don't use them for the butt, you can use them for just so many other things. So I got her this gorgeous baby book off of Etsy, and I honestly don't plan on filling anything out at the hospital. I figure that's the last thing on my mind, but it has a page for handprints and footprints, and I would love if I could get the nurses to put her handprints and footprints in here. That way we don't have to try to do it at home. Plus, I figure they do that literally every day. They're probably better at it than I am. And then I'm just bringing, this is just like a file folder, nothing fancy, for any paperwork and whatnot that we get for her, and then I can just stick it in my fireproof safe when I get home. So now let me go through the packing cube that I'm bringing for her. So I'm indecisive, and I didn't know what I wanted to put her in for photos or for her to wear home. So I just packed multiple options. You do not need this many options. I just know that I am indecisive, and I could not for the life of me figure out what I wanted. So for the first thing is I actually have this little birth announcement thing that has date, time, weight, and length, and then it has her name, Charlotte Kathleen, on there. So we can put this in her little glass thing that they stick the babies down in. Do you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, yes, I have this. And then also my mother-in-law got 2 of these because her nursery is succulent themed. So I thought maybe it would be adorable to have one of these little plushies in her little bassinet with like her little birth announcement all wrapped up in, now I do know what I'm going to put her birth announcement in. So it's going to be this swaddle, which is like sage and lilac, I believe. My flower knowledge is limited, but it is beautiful. And then so I have this stretchy swaddle. This is again from Etsy. And then I have one of the knotted turbans, and then I also have the matching bow. I don't know which one I'll like better, so I just bought both of them off of Etsy, and I figured I'd see which one I like on her head better. But this is the print. So anyway, I think it would be super adorable to have her in that swaddle set with the little cactus plush and her nameplate. So moving on, my mom and grandma got me this swaddle set. I'm a huge picture taker, so I can absolutely see myself changing her multiple times just to get pictures in the hospital. Now obviously that depends on how our birth goes. If it's very difficult and long, that might not happen, but again, we'll see. And then here is where my true indecisiveness came through. This is a little Sleepy's onesie. It's newborn size, and I actually have the matching blue pajamas for her big brother, Raiden. He is 5.5, so I thought that would be so adorable for him to be able to like kind of match her, you know. He doesn't know that he has them yet, but I'm sure he's gonna get excited about that. Anyway, so I have these for her. They're super light, they're bamboo and stretchy, so even though it's gonna be hot, I don't think that there would be an issue. This very well might be her coming home outfit. So I would love for this to be her coming home outfit. It is a little onesie that my grandmother got her that says Charlotte. By the way, my grandmother's name is Charlotte, so you can tell where she got her name from. But my grandmother's actually so cute. She wound up customizing these onesies, and so we have them all the way from a 0 to a 12 to 18 month. She got us one in each size, so she's so cute. This is much heavier than this little outfit, so this might not be a feasible option to actually drive her home in, but I have the little matching hat that goes with this, so regardless, she absolutely will be in a photo with these. Whether or not she actually wears it home or not, I don't know. And then my two options for if it's just blazing hot outside, because I live in Ohio, so it could be 65 or 70 degrees, or it could literally be almost 100 degrees. But I just have this cute little onesie. It's white and it kind of looks like lace with these cute pink shorts. And then I have a couple different bow options. Yes, indecisive, like I said. Lastly, I packed this little onesie jumper thing, which would be perfect if she was born a little closer to the 4th of July because it's red, white, and blue. But it has the little flowers and it's just stretchy. This would also be great if she's a little bit bigger. All of these are newborn sizes, but this one is definitely the roomiest. So if she happened to be a super big baby, this will probably be what she winds up wearing. Alright, so that is her whole diaper bag. And then this, I've heard mixed feelings about whether or not people recommend bringing a Boppy to the hospital, just because some people don't even like it for breastfeeding, but I figured I would bring it, and worst case scenario, I don't use it. Well, I was going to sit in the exact same place that I was, but I had to change out my battery, and I'm sure you can see my helper decided that he was going to move. So I hope this angle isn't too bad. So for the very last thing, let's go through my bag that I packed for Cam and myself. So I got this duffel bag from Target, and then in this little side pocket I have a little portable sound machine, and to be honest, this is more for me than it is for Charlotte. I cannot sleep in silence, and I especially know that if there's monitors going, rude. As I was saying, I especially know if monitors are going, I'm going to have a difficult time sleeping, so white noise machine for me. Dude, I don't know what he wants. But in the other side pocket, I packed us extra masks. Now, I have no idea if we'll actually be able to wear our own or if we're going to have to use the ones that they provide, but regardless, I would prefer to have extra ones just in case. And then I also have a pair of wireless earphones for me. That way I can listen to music or YouTube videos or whatever. So then this is the back of it actually. We're gonna put our phone chargers and whatnot in it when it comes time to go to the hospital, but we only have one charger a piece at the moment, so obviously we kind of still need those. Moving on to the front pocket, I actually have packed some snacks in here. So I plan on having a natural delivery. I don't want an epidural. I don't want a C-section. Obviously, things don't always go according to plan. I'm hoping that I can at least snack during the beginning part of my labor, but it's different policies everywhere. But regardless, I am bringing two types of snack. This is the Mama Chia Squeeze. This is in the blackberry flavor, and then this is a very full bag. So I packed my Luna bars. I packed a couple of them, but they're a little squished. But you know, it's alright. And this is the white chocolate macadamia flavor, and it is my absolute favorite flavor. Anyway, so I packed those two snacks. Hopefully I can eat them. Again, I don't quite know what the hospital policy is, but we'll see. So now going into the main compartment. I'm bringing a heating pad. I was so hoping that I would be able to labor in a birthing tub, but my hospital does not offer that option. So I'm just trying to think of pain management techniques ahead of time. So I have heard that if you're having back labor, heating pads can be tremendously helpful, and I'm already having Braxton Hicks in my lower back, so I am expecting to have back labor, which I should have expected because when I had period cramps, they were always in my back too. So fun times. I don't know why this is controversial, but I'm bringing makeup. If I just pushed a human out of my body or had it cut out, and then I'm taking pictures, I want to look a little bit something. Now who knows, maybe I'll decide I don't want to, but then I don't have to put makeup on and I just leave it be. But there's nothing crazy in here. I have a tinted moisturizer, some powder, an eyebrow pencil, and then mascara. Like, I'm not gonna go crazy, but I don't understand why people get all up in arms about people bringing makeup to the hospital. So now I have 3 packing cubes in here. I kind of have like a postpartum and toiletry one, one for me and then one for Cam. So this is the postpartum and toiletry packing cube. So I'm bringing my Haka. This is already sterilized, so I'm not going to get it out. But I have a Haka in here, and then I already leak like crazy. So I can only imagine how bad it's going to be after I have baby. So I brought my Bamboobies reusable nursing pads, as well as a couple samples of the disposable ones, just because I already have them. And then I just have a deodorant. Me and Cam use the same deodorant. So a face wash, some shampoo and body wash, and then and a travel thing of toothpaste, and then our 2 toothbrushes with little clip things on it. Obviously these are not our current toothbrushes, these are like our travel toothbrushes. I did bring a little thing of hand lotion for myself. My hands have been getting incredibly dry. I think it's because of me being an esthetician, but anyway, yes, hand lotion. I brought a little thing of mouthwash. Every single video I watched for hospital bags said to pack chapstick. I'm not a huge chapstick user, but here we are. I brought it. I figure, considering it is in every single video, it must be essential. But I guess if you're like breathing a lot through your mouth very intensely during labor, I could see my lips getting chapped. For hair, I'm bringing very minimal stuff. I have like one of these coily elastic bands, a scrunchie, and then a travel wet brush. I figure I'm just going to keep my hair braided kind of how I have it now. That way it's up off of my shoulders, out of my face. I also brought an inhaler because I have asthma. And then for more postpartum type of things, I did bring a nipple butter. This is the Earth Mama organic one. I've heard fantastic things about this, and I do want to try to breastfeed as best as I can, so I figured this could be helpful. And then I know that they provide you a peri bottle at the hospital, but I did get the Freedom Mom one just because I have heard such good things about it, and I was like, you know what, let's make my life easier. And then lastly, I am bringing the Depends, like these beautiful adult diapers, but I'm gonna wear them. I know that they give you mesh panties, and I probably will use those for the first couple of hours when the bleeding is the absolute heaviest, but just personally, I think I'm going to prefer using the Depends. Alright, into the packing cube for my husband. He was super simple to pack for, so I did just bring a couple things of Alli for him, just in case he gets like a headache or something. And then he doesn't like to drink plain water, so he always adds Mios to his water. So I just grabbed 2 different flavors for him to choose from, and then a water bottle for him, because he has a different one that he likes to use, but I figured just in case we're in like a super hurry and he forgets it, at least we'll have an extra one for him. And then I packed him 2 pairs of socks, 2 shirts, 2 pairs of boxers, and then a pair of shorts. He was easy. He was the easiest. And then lastly, it is my packing cube. So I figure when I get there, I'll of course have to change into one of the hospital gowns, but I don't really want to wear them the whole time. I have absolutely no issue giving birth in them. I'll let that hospital gown get dirty, but then after I have actually given birth, I don't like the hospital gowns, especially like the back of them's open. I really do not like them. So I am packing a robe, and this is the Stars Above brand from Target. So I have a gray robe there. I can just wrap that around me. It's still easy access for the nurses and everything, but I am much more covered than a hospital gown. And then I have, again, it's the Stars Above brand. This is a long sleeve nightgown, night shirt type of thing. It comes a little above my knees, But again, I figured that this would be easy access for nurses to check me for breastfeeding, but still kind of more coverage, much more comfy than those hospital gowns. I did pack 2 more pairs of pajamas just in case I have to stay longer. Obviously, I hope I'm not at the hospital this long, but I figured better safe than sorry. And if I'm bleeding a lot, who knows if I'm gonna like wind up bleeding onto my clothing and whatnot. So this is another Stars Above. This is just like their 2-piece set, and then another Stars Above 2-piece set. And I only packed 1 option for my going home outfit because I don't need anything super fancy. I just packed a pair of my looser maternity leggings because the ones that I have on right now are actually quite tight, and I know that I am going to want something high-waisted, but I'm not sure how much compression I'm going to want. So I packed my little bit looser pair, and then I just packed this tank top that says Happy Mama because I figured it is going to be hot. I'm going to be flooded with hormones. It's the middle of July, and worst case scenario, it's a 20-minute drive home. I can put something else on when I get back. Now as for shoes, I just plan on wearing flip-flops there. Just like a pair of rubber flip-flops, because that way I only wear 1 pair of shoes there, 1 pair of shoes back. I can use them as shower shoes if I take a shower there, and then that's just one less thing that I have to pack. But there you guys go. That is everything that I have packed in my hospital bag for a delivery during COVID times. Thanks for hanging out with me today. So if you guys liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Also, comment what your favorite item was that you packed in your hospital bag. I'm curious to see everyone's answer because I know it's completely different for everyone. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!